Hi guys, my name is Effie. Welcome to Tech with the channel. Today I'm going to walk you through web scripting. It's a I normally use Python, so let's get started. So a disclaimer is that this video is only for educational purposes. Anytime you are scripting a web page, ensure you have the owner of the web page have the consent and also you have the permission to do so. So uh, let's get started. So the first thing is heading to my browser. I'll be scripting this the PC world. I'm getting some news from PC world. So if you want to get the same from if you want to use the same, the link is www.pcworld.com. I'll be scripting. I'll be scrubbing the news, the accessories news. Then I'll also be scrubbing I'll also be scripting the accessory. Then all the news. Yeah, get all the news. Yeah, I'll be also scrubbing all the news, then the Windows news. So 3 times. So the first thing is to know what exactly you want to script and to get them how the HTML page looks. So first thing is to just open this page, then right click, open the developer tools. So inspect, click on the inspect, then open the developer tools. If you open the developer tools, you will see something like this. So the HTML page, the whole HTML for the page. So you can see from doc type, HTML, language is English, the head, the body. Then you can come up to here. So article. So the article means that this is where this is the main thing that is holding the articles. So I look on the articles, then expand the articles. You will see there is the div with the entry content. There is a lot of divs here, the link wrapped. So you can see there is a section. It's the one that is saying that the latest Windows news. You can see if I if I if I hover on an element, HTML element on the developer tools, gets highlighted here. So if I just hover on that, it highlights the the amount of content it is covering. So first is to first find the we first find the main element that is covering all the articles. Then we go direct to the div that have the articles, all of them. So you can see here, if I just keep scrolling. Mhm. See here. So what you can find next is that all the articles are in the div class article feed with a div with the class article feed. So then inside the div with the article feed, there is another div which is article feed dot uh, with a hyphen then inner. So that is where all the articles are. So here is the first article. Here is the first article. So I will select the first article because it is the one we will be using as which will be showing us the way to on how to scribe to scrub and how all other articles are organized. So first thing is to get the first article. When I just hover on it, you can see if I hover on the next article, it will select the next like that, like that, like that. So let's use this first one. So you can see it has the class item. Then inside the article element, there is a div. The div has the item inner. Then inside the item inner, there is another div with item image. So this is the one with the image. And you can see there's a link tag that has a href to the image. So the next thing is there is another div here. So below the div with the class item image, there is another div here with the class item text. So if you just do on it, you can see it is selecting the the text part. So inside the item text, there is a item text inner. So a div that has the text inner. So you can see the first thing, it has a span of news. So if I just hover on that, you can see it is selecting these news here. Then it has a h3 that carries the title. So in the h3 there is a link tag that has when you click on the title, it will redirect you to the main page of the news. And then there is a span here. You can see there is a span. Then the next thing is there is the span with the item by line. So there is a div with item meta, then a span inside the div with item by line. So the order of the article. Then the span with item date. So the date. So this one has been posted 1 day ago. So the next thing is to head to our VS Code, to our text editor, to our code editor, to see how we can now scrap this page according to the information we got on how articles are being organized. So first thing first, so let's edit the VS Code. I normally use VS Code. So if you are familiar with the other code editors, it's fine. You can just continue with them. So the next thing is first you have to set something here. So we will be using FastAPIs. First, in the FastAPI, you will have to install some modules. So to get the FastAPI, you can just head to FastAPI here. So you can see I've already opened the 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 documentation for FastAPI. For FastAPI. So what you need is you copy this command, the pip install FastAPI standard. So that is how we install FastAPI. But first, let's create a virtual environment. So make sure you have Python installed. You can just go to python.org, then you install Python. Then you come Python venv my venv. So I have already created mine here. So I not create another one. So that's how you first create your virtual environment to make sure all the modules that you install will just be used in your application, in the application you are, or the working directory, and not be installed, and they will not be installed. You know, they will not. You you will prevent from. You will prevent them from colliding with other other projects that you create using Python. So first you create the virtual environment, then you activate it. So I can just deactivate mine. That's how you deactivate. Yeah, then you can activate it. So you say my venv. So the name of the virtual environment slash script slash activate. Yeah, so I have activated mine. Then the next thing you'll be needed to install is Python. So you use pip install. So you can first come and copy this So pip install FastAPI standard, Ctrl plus C. I'll head to my editor and copy it there. So yeah, there's a problem here. It's pip. So install the FastAPI. It's a very good module for creating a fast API, very fast API endpoints. They are very fast. They are very fast. Uh, yeah, I think it's used in. I think even the OpenAI uses them for the ChatGPT application, for the ChatGPT APIs. So fast API, install the fast API. Then you will need to install some modules we'll be working with. So first one is request, then BS4 to for the BeautifulSoup, then L you restore the LXML module. So I just click enter. Let's see. So there is a requirements already satisfied. Yeah, requirements already satisfied because I have them already installed. So go ahead, install yours. Enter. So let's go back to FastAPI. Then in the FastAPI, you can just import this to create your first application. You can just copy this, copy the clipboard, and you create your first application. So I'll just head here, then select everything, Control plus A, then I'll comment everything. I show you from, yeah, copy them. Then to run your application, just come here. They tell you how to run your application. Yeah, fast API. So first, the next thing is you create a file called main.py. You create a file called main.py. Then inside that file, you copy the code. You copy this code. Just copy it for our starting. So after you copy the code, just run this first API dev to run your application. Okay. To run your backend. Let's see. Yeah, our application is running on HTTP on port 8000. So just click on, I just follow the link. Yeah, I think it's already opened. Yeah, so it has a very good interface for seeing all your API endpoints. You just need to go to slash docs. Yeah, you can see we have two routes. We have the read route. So this is the first route. You can say get, send a get request, then try it out. So this is not a fast API, a fast API course. I'm just showing you how to get started with it. So you can see when I click execute, it gets the hello world. So it gets it from here, so this one. So the slash app dot get slash, then it return the hello world in a as a dictionary. So also here you can go to items, then ID, you pass an ID. Yeah. Then it will give you the item ID and the query you pass there as a dictionary. Then if you're now started, then let's go to to the main logic of our application. So I will first